everybody, it's Elise. Welcome back to the channel where I like to talk about all things personal finance, and welcome to the 8th installment of my emergency savings for 2025 update. Please, if you're here, go ahead and like this video so more people who care about savings can find the video on YouTube, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I like to do these videos for two purposes. The first is to keep me motivated, and the second is to keep you guys motivated. And I have gotten feedback that you guys are doing something similar, trying to increase your savings or something in the effect of getting your financial ducks in a row. So it's always nice to see that it is having the intended effect, right? And I will say particularly, I needed to record this video to keep myself in the game, because this month, September, is going to be hard, and probably October. I'm not even thinking about December and November, but I have come to some realizations that are not necessarily keeping me the most motivated. So this video helps me get in the process of looking at everything and seeing where I can move things in and out. So the first part of this video, I'm going to be talking about updates, and there are a lot. And then the second part is where I will go through the different funds that I allot to every month and talk about if I was able to meet my goal or not. At the time of this recording, we're in the middle, we're a third of the way into September. So these updates are kind of like what's happening, it started in September, to be honest. The first update is that life is coming at me, and it feels like it's coming at me all at once. And the first financial update that I've come to realize that I need to account for in September and moving forward is that I need to do a mini home overhaul. And it's dealing with my allergies and stuff like that. It's in my bedroom. There are a couple things that I need to do, and they are going to cost me a couple $1,000s. Do I have the money for it or not? The answer is yes and no. If I make my goal every month, because I've made them the first 7 months, if I make my goal these next 5 months, yes, I actually do have the money. It wasn't what I was intending to spend on it, but it's okay, because I was intending to spend a certain amount of money on me, and I got to think of it as this is on me, and I'm actually happy to do it. I have no problem with it. There's nothing major going on in my home, just some sprucing up that I need to do, just because I've been here for 8 years, and there's wear and tear on these things that need to be done, and my home will be better for it, and I'm hoping I will be better for it too. That wasn't too annoying or devastating to come to that realization, but I was fighting it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give in. So that's number one. I'm focusing on being content and having a joyous attitude about it, because you know what, God has enabled me to be able to do it, and I'm gonna look at it that way, because I'm y'all's positive Polly. You know what I'm saying? I can be a little down about it, but I'm grateful at the end of the day. Second thing, and this is a major thing, that has overhauled me just generally, is I need a car. Y'all know in March I sold my car, and I just need it. I cannot take a bus anymore. The crazy in me, frugal crazy girl, was gonna take it minimum to the end of this year, and I was gonna push it to the end of 26. I cannot do it anymore. I cannot get up 3 hours before work to go to work anymore. I'm tired. But it's like, well, where do I get the money? I have gone back and forth. Should I get a cash car? Should I? I have 50% good luck with cars and 50% bad luck with cars. And if I get the cash car, I don't know, being a woman in South Florida, and everybody in South Florida is a scammer, I just don't trust it. I cannot afford to trust it. So I went back and forth, and then going between 10 and 15,000, those cars, they're not the best branded cars. And then I looked up as many reviews that I could and Consumer Reports, and it wasn't the good news. You know what I'm saying? So you have doors open when you go between 15 and 20,000, but that's a lot of money. So right now, where I think I'm gonna stay, I'm between spending 20 to 22,000. By no means am I getting a $50,000 car, absolutely not. But even where I'm landed at right now, the payment is a lot. So at first I was gonna do no down payment. I have since changed my mind, and that's the saddest part, because I'm gonna have to steal some money for myself. And the only place, because I'm not going into my cash reserves, I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to sell some of my public stock, and I'm only going to sell a portion of it where They would give it to me and I resold it. And I reinvested. Number one, because I was going to use it for something else in the family anyway. That didn't pan out and I never touched it. So I was like, I'll just keep it there. And number two, it's kind of the perfect amount for a down payment for this car. I didn't want to touch my public stock because I get money from them every, let's say, month, and it's a hefty amount, right? And I didn't want to decrease it, but I've done the numbers and it's still going to be a healthy amount. I can kind of lose it. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm still sad about that, but I gotta think of it as it's less than 10% of my net worth. And my grandmother used to tell me all the time, you got to live to fight another day. And this is what I think I'm doing. I need the car, I have the money, spend the money. The money is gonna be used to make you more money. So, you know, I could not have it all and be in a predicament. So I'm just going to spend the money that I have. I'm trying to be the wisest I can, and I think overall I've been wise, but it just sucks, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, what I'm telling myself is do what you need to do right now, and hope that when you look up at the end of 25, you're happy with it, and when you look up at the end of 26, you are like, oh, it all worked out. It's actually fine. I do not plan on making this a practice, because originally I was going to take from my 401k. But I was like, it's a slippery slope when you start taking from your 401k. But I need the car right now. So I do not, that's where I'm at. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm going to front myself that money somehow, but I'm thinking it's going to be from the Publix arena. So that's everything from the last update that are new things that I wasn't even thinking about. Last update. Let me know in the comments any suggestions, questions, concerns you have. I welcome any suggestions that you guys have, but right now that's the only solution that I see. As far as housekeeping things that I have been doing since I started these updates, low spending, how low spending is going. And I need to talk about my credit card. Low spending is going okay. Like, I'm not doing anything frivolous. I'm not buying anything extra fancy. I'm still strict on that. Like, I don't need it right now. Hopefully there will be a time in a few months where I can ball out till I fall out a little bit. But right now, I'm good. I have no desire. I'm good. I'm not really doing any socializing. I'm good. I've had a social summer, so I'm good. But I have changed my mind on certain things. If it's a necessity, I'm going to buy it. I am not going to wait until, like, the new month for that budgeted allocation to reset. If I need it right now, I'm not waiting 2 weeks or a week. I'm just gonna get it right now, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. So that's growth for me. Number two is I've been getting more Ubers because, again, I'm tired of taking the bus. I'm tired. I am tired of it, and that's how I was like, oh, I need a car. Forget this. I need a car. Ubers are only being taken from work to and back, so I'm not going anywhere crazy. But it's not the cheapest. It's not, what do you call it? Super unaffordable, but it is a cost that I am incurring. So I don't know, especially in September, if at the end of the month, I will basically go even because I'm not spending stuff, but I'm also not spending as little as I can because these Ubers do add up. That's why I'm trying to get the car this week or next week. So Uber doesn't end up being more than a feasible car payment. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. And credit cards. I don't know how the credit card is going to land. I have been paying a little bit down. That makes me happy when I'm thinking about Uber because maybe that'll help me like even out. But we will see. But I'm putting the credit card on the back burner, and it's not that much anyway. But yeah. That's where I'm at. I really don't know where my credit card. I just hope it's not too much damage. I think it's at like 400 right now. I hope it stays around that much. But it might go up to 500 considering these Ubers. And I'm okay with 500. It is a risk I'm willing to take at this point. And that's it for me as far as updates. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to have tunnel vision because there are a lot of things that I got to get done in the next 90 days. Not 90 days, 30 days for sure, and the rest of 2026. But this is a month that is demotivating for me. So talking to y'all is helpful. It makes sense though because we're in the 9th month and I'm talking about the 8th updates. Things get hard, you know, and not every month is a shining star. Not every month is 5 stars. Some months are 1 star, and this is a 1 month star. No, 1 star month. And I think the next one's gonna be like that too. That's okay, because there's 12 months in a year. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is when it's getting heavy. Let me know if like you're having a heavy month now, or you had one a few months ago, because it's real. It's part of the process. So as far as the money that I was able to allocate August of 2025, did I reach my goal? The answer is yes, I did reach my goal. So we're 8 months into the year where I have met every goal so far. Now, September is gonna be tough, but 8 months is not bad. You know what I'm saying? We're in more than half of the year. I'm gonna look at my paper for like the actual accounts. Dividend account, that was 0 because I don't get paid that until November of this year, my last one for the year. My paycheck fund, which I like to take $40 out of every paycheck to pay myself first, that's $80 because I had 2 paychecks in August. My $129 fund, which is a bill in my monthly budget that I make sure I pay myself, I was able to pay that. And as far as cash, there were 4 weeks in August, and I was able to put away $40. So the total for August 2025 is that I was able to add an extra $249. And that's all I can ask for. September is gonna be tricky, I'm not gonna lie. The paychecks that I have, they're good, thank God. But I won't know until I get paid this Friday for sure. And what's the next month? October is gonna be tricky too, because my paychecks might be a little funny. I'm taking some days off, which I don't mind that, but they might be a little funny. And we'll see. I think September is kind of safe, but October, I do not know, because then I'm gonna have to take into a lot of account that I'm moving money around in my paychecks. And you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, another thing I'll probably come to y'all about is that I need some more income, and I'm trying to figure that out. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Please let me know how you're doing in your savings journey down in the comments, and I will see you guys next month.